Let's go out of 4, Ben.
Green flags in the air, 40 laps the distance, off into 1 and 2. Overton looks to the inside of Davenport. Davenport through the middle, Turbo upstairs. Jonathan Davenport drifts wide off the corner. He leads them. Tyler Erb's going to think about a slider off into 3 and 4. Drives it off in there, can't quite get there. Davenport to his outside. James, lap 1. Jonathan Davenport leads over Tyler Erb, Brandon Overton, Hudson O'Neill, and Mark Whitener as they work through turns 1 and 2. Man, that was an exciting first lap.
One of his favorite racetracks, but Jonathan Davenport, who won here last night for the first time since 2016, as they go side by side for second, 76 and 1, Ben.
Overton to the inside of Tyler Erb. Erb will fall back to third. Overton up into the second spot. Out front, Jonathan Davenport. He led all 30 here last night. Had to hold off a hard-charging Hudson O'Neill late. Well, he's got Brandon Overton in second. 33 to go, and Brian Shirley had rolled to a stop at the top of turn number 2, and that slows the action.
Behind him, Overton and Tyler are back underway. The Easter and hauling and rigging start zone as they go into turn number 1. Overton's going to go to the top. Tyler Erb on the bottom. And here comes Whitener. Whitener goes to 4th as he gets in front of Hudson O'Neill as the top 5 enter turn 3.
Davenport's your leader, but here comes Tyler Erb. Oh, and Turbo's going to go around right in front of the field. Will everybody miss him? Oh, my goodness. There were a little bit of bench sheet metal, but that could have been so much worse. And Tyler Erb facing the wrong direction down in 3 and 4. Oh, man, that was a tough break. He was heading to the inside of Davenport. Overton was headed to the top side. And we'll never know how that one might have played out. Jonathan Davenport at the point. Let's keep in mind, Overton had turned up the wick on that last restart, but Overton picks the low side, and that's going to cost him, James. Here comes Whitener to his inside, to his outside. Hudson O'Neill. Whitener up to second.
Did I say keep an eye on the 5?
You did, yes, sir.
Down the back straightaway. Here comes O'Neill back on the bottom. It's 71, and there's a little bit of contact. For the lead, he slides right through the middle of them. 3 wide behind them. Here comes Carson Ferguson in 93. And Whitener. And Whitener's going to leave O'Neill room down the back straightaway. On the outside, they're trying to go 3 wide. Thornton had to back out of it.
I think I've
Man, they are racing hard. As Davenport still leads, and here comes the 71 car as a run into 1. As we have 9 in the books. They're side by side for the lead at Golden Isles, Ben.
How about that? Davenport goes to the top. He'd been running the bottom. Now he moves to the middle, lets it slide wide. Now it's Hudson O'Neill down low. Last time by, 0.3 of a second the separation. This time at the line, still 0.3 of a second. 2-car breakaway out front, working lap 13 of his 40-lap affair. Man, they're up on the top side of his racetrack in 1 and 2. 2 laps away from the Hellraiser Jacks halfway mark.
Right there to get around the 93 of Corey Lawler. 49 and 71. Whitener right there trying to battle back here. Brandon Overton and Ricky Thornton Jr. We're going to have a battle for the lead off of turn 4. Next time around.
Right here.
As we scored lap
off into 1 and 2. Huddy with the slider. He throws it in front of Davenport. Davenport turns back down the hill side by side for the lead. And Davenport holds the top spot as we race back to halfway. Who's going to be your leader, James?
Golden Isles putting on his show. New leader. I don't know. I do not know. Davenport still has the lead. 0.04 of a second Davenport had in. It's another slider from Huddy. Davenport drives back around him. Good stuff tonight at Golden Isles. O'Neill back on the bottom. Alpha turn number 4. O'Neill trying to take the lead for the first time. Davenport still has it. Oh, Whiskers up on the wheel, isn't he? 49 down. O'Neill got into the wall. That'll slow him down a little bit.
Wow, big run out of 2 for Hudson.
Throws it in there on the bottom. Here comes the 20 RT. 20 RT goes to 3rd. Here comes Whitener. Mark's going to throw it in the bottom. You know he's going to throw it in front of the 20 RT. 20 RT with the crossover. Down the back straightaway. Davenport still leads O'Neill. 20 RT. Ricky Thornton Jr. back to 3rd. Whitener, they drift up that track. Here comes Overton on the bottom. Lap traffic's going to be an issue. If we see, and just as I say it, we get a Hellraiser Jacks caution. We got 2 of them tangled up, and that draws the caution. Restart zone, 11 to go. Here comes 49. Ricky Thornton Jr. to the bottom. Good restart for the 20 RT. That's back-to-back restarts that Hudson didn't get the best restart. He falls back to 5th again. He'll go 4th, 3rd, and now he'll set his sights for a slider. Thornton up, going to slide himself through turns 3 and 4. They're all trying to get to Jonathan Davenport. James, 10 to go, and it's 49 over 20 RT and 71. 30 laps in the books. Clay Harris digging on the bottom. Ricky Thornton Jr. through the middle, gets the second spot back. Here comes 76. Davenport still leads. Man, see if you guys go right ahead and fight it out of turn 4. And half the car length. Thornton has O'Neill. O'Neill will throw the slider again. Clay Harris digging on the bottom. Out at turn 2. Sparking the wall.
Clay Harris from
Look at
13.
2x2 into turn 3.
Oh, and a Hellraiser Jack's caution. Man, we just cannot catch a break for a long green flag run. We got a couple of them tangled down the bottom of 1 and 2.
On a Thursday night at Golden Isles, back underway, the Eastern Rigging and Hauling restart zone as they headed to turn number 1, Ben.
That's been Hudson, one of his best restarts. He goes into second, all the way to the wall. Clay Harris is going to go to the bottom side, though. He goes around Thornton. Thornton falls back. Clay Harris to third. Here comes Brandon Overton. They're all chasing right now. Jonathan Davenport and Hudson O'Neill with 8 laps remaining.
Still to the Barron's Performance, 1 lap to go. Clay Harris trying to hang on for third off of turn 4. White flag, Jonathan Davenport and Hudson O'Neill to settle it for the second night in a row.
Bears Performance, 1 to go. Huddy takes a couple tenths off, running out of time, though. Final time down the back straightaway off into turns 3 and 4. Your winner of the V1 Winter Nationals here tonight at Golden Isles Speedway. Back-to-back Superman ties Bloomquist his 94th career win.